The market is as hot now as it was in the 2006 housing boom days. With housing being so similar today to back right before the crash, many homeowners are worried about the market right here in the Central Valley crashing like it did in 2008. The good news right now is that foreclosures and short sales, according to the National Association of Realtors, represented less than 1% of the sales in August 2020. Hi everyone, I'm Debbie Pellum with London Properties in Fresno. I totally understand your concerns. Selling homes back when the market crashed and there was an average of a 75% decrease in home prices, many homeowners lost their home to short sale, or even worse, foreclosure. It was horrible. So the question that many people are wondering is that going to happen again? Honestly, as experienced as I am in real estate, I just don't know. But what we can do is look into the facts as much as possible. One thing we all can be certain of is that there isn't much to be certain about. I mean, really, I'm not trying to be a pessimist, but it's also very important to be as much of a realist as possible. We cannot truly foresee what the housing market will do. One thing we're seeing, and we are certain of, is that there are a lot of people still losing their jobs, and we're still seeing many restaurants and small businesses close down. And much of that is on a local level, so that's kind of scary. We also don't know how long this pandemic is going to last, and what the economic foresight will be on the economy as a whole, or on the housing market. But here are a few things we do know as of right now. And just like there's a new social media site that's taking over in just a few days, or just as quickly as technology changes, my viewpoint may also change before this video even gets to you. But as of now, what we're seeing locally in Fresno and Clovis, California, is that homes are selling very quickly. The lower the price of the home, the more offers and competition we're seeing. Recently, I even heard of over 12 offers on a property that was listed, and within a few days, that means 11 buyers didn't get the home. For buyers, getting an offer accepted at $300,000 is very competitive because inventory is so low, which makes it definitely a seller's market. In my humble opinion, there are several reasons for this. One is that a lot of sellers were holding off earlier in the year due to the uncertainty of what's happening in our world. Also, interest rates being at nearly record lows, this allows more buyers to enter the market. And given that we are in an election year, which is happening right now, historically housing tends to stay good during those times. So with the market looking so good, many people are asking if I feel it will continue to significantly go up. I must advise that I do not foresee the market going up significantly over the next year. I feel that once this election is over and the president settles in, then we may see the effects of what's happening globally and how it will take a toll on the housing market. Also, given our location and the ability to work remotely becoming more acceptable, the Central Valley is more affordable, which makes it more desirable. But again, that is just my humble opinion. It is uncertain with the loss of jobs and businesses both locally and nationally closing down, whether that'll have a negative impact on the housing market. So, throughout the years I've been in this industry, when sellers in the past have come to me around this time and asked me if they think it's a good idea to sell now with the holidays right around the corner, I've always recommended that if they can wait to list, it was probably better, and to try to list their home right after the holidays, and to plan on having it ready for sale around mid-January. And in previous years, I would recommend waiting. However, that is not what I'm recommending now when sellers call me and ask my opinion. I think now is an opportune time to sell, given the low interest rates, dramatically low level of inventory in the market, and high buyer demand. Also, the unlikeliness that home prices in this area will go up much more than they already have, given where we are located and the uncertainty of what lies ahead. I think it is an opportune time to sell. According to Lawrence Yun, the National Association of Realtors chief economist, he says, and I quote, "Shortages of homes for sale have proven problematic in the housing industry over the last few years, but have grown even worse in recent months. Housing demand is robust, but supply is not. and this imbalance will inevitably harm affordability and hinder ownership opportunities, says Yoon, end quote. I agree and believe that now is an opportune time to sell. That is simply my opinion, and there is no guarantee of what will happen in the market. I hope this information helps everyone, and please reach out to me if you have any further questions or need any additional help. I'm Debbie Pellum with London Properties in Fresno, giving dreams an address.